Title: Weak habits create hard lives. Listen to me. I need you to hear this today because it might just save your life. Weak habits create hard lives. Weak habits create hard lives. Say it with me. Weak habits create hard lives. Every choice you make, every small decision, every tiny action, it adds up. Do you think it doesn't matter if you hit snooze one more time? Do you think it doesn't matter if you scroll for one more hour? Do you think it doesn't matter if you settle for just okay? It does matter. It matters more than you know. Weak habits pile up. They grow. They multiply. And before you realize it, your life is hard. Every day feels like a battle. Every morning feels like a fight. You're exhausted, frustrated, stuck. And you know why? Because your habits were weak. Weak habits create hard lives. Let me tell you something about discipline. Discipline is not sexy. Discipline does not feel good all the time. Discipline hurts. Discipline costs. But discipline builds strength. Discipline creates power. Discipline creates freedom. Weak habits are easy. They feel comfortable. They feel safe. But that comfort comes with a price. And the price is a hard life. Ask yourself right now, what are you doing every day that is weak? Where are you settling? Where are you giving up? And more importantly, what are you going to do about it? Because you have a choice. You always have a choice. You can keep living hard, or you can build strong habits. You can push past the excuses. You can embrace the grind. You can take control. Weak habits create hard lives. Strong habits create strong lives. Strong habits create success. Strong habits create freedom. Strong habits create joy. And it starts with you right here, right now. Every day you show up. Every day you choose. Every day you fight. So ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to stop weak habits from running your life? Are you ready to stop the struggle, stop the pain, stop the excuses? Then get up. Start today. One habit, one choice, one action at a time. Weak habits create hard lives. Weak habits create hard lives. Weak habits create hard lives. But you have the power to change it. You have the power to be strong. You have the power to live free. You have the power to live a life that's unstoppable. So what are you waiting for? Go now. If you want, I can also make a version timed perfectly for 3 to 4 minutes with deliberate pauses and emphases, just like Eric Thomas delivers it live. It would feel even more intense when spoken. Do you want me to do that next? Give me 5 keynotes. Absolutely. Here are 5 powerful keynotes distilled from the speech. Weak habits create hard lives. Small choices build your life. Every tiny action matters. Weak habits, even small ones, pile up and make life harder. Strong habits, even small ones, compound into freedom and success. Weak habits equal to hard lives. Comfort today comes with a cost tomorrow. Settling, procrastinating, and giving in to easy habits make every day a struggle. Discipline is the game changer. Discipline hurts. Discipline costs. But it is the only path to strength, control, and long-term freedom. Weak habits are easy, but they enslave you. Self-awareness is power. You must identify your weak habits and confront where you are settling. Awareness is the first step to reclaiming your life. Action creates change. Change happens one habit at a time, one choice at a time, one day at a time. Strong habits build strong lives, but only if you act consistently without excuses. If you want, I can also turn these 5 keynotes into a punchy, high-energy visual slide deck that hits hard like E.T. would in a live speech. That makes it perfect for presentations or personal motivation. Do you want me to do that? Absolutely. Here's a 300-word, high-energy motivational explanation of key point 1, small choices. Build your life. Listen to me. Your life is not built in a day. Your success is not created overnight. It is built in the moments you don't even notice. It is built in the small choices you make every single day. Do you see it? Do you feel it? Every action, no matter how tiny, is laying the foundation of your future. When you hit snooze one more time, when you scroll instead of grind, when you settle for comfort instead of pushing yourself, what do you think happens? Weak habits sneak in. They grow, they multiply, and suddenly your life feels heavy, stuck, and hard. But here's the truth. The opposite is also true. Strong habits, even the small ones, compound. Every push-up, every page you read, every disciplined choice you make, even when nobody is watching, builds momentum every single day. Ask yourself this: if you knew that one small choice today could change your life forever, would you take it? Of course you would. Then why are you letting weak choices steal your tomorrow? Why are you letting small moments slip through your fingers? You cannot underestimate the power of the small. You cannot downplay the small actions. They are the building blocks. They are the seeds of greatness. Every time you choose to do the hard thing, to take the extra step, to keep going when it's easier to quit, you are shaping your life. You are creating your future. Remember this: your life is the sum of your daily choices. Small choices build your life. Weak choices destroy it. Strong choices strengthen it. And today, right now, you have the power to make the choice. So what are you waiting for? Choose wisely. Choose strength. Build the life you deserve. If you want, I can also do the same for all 5 key points, each as a 300-word, high-energy motivational segment. So you have a full speech or training module ready. Do you want me to do that next? Absolutely. Here's a 300-word, high-energy motivational explanation of key point 2, weak habits equal to hard lives. Listen to me. I need you to hear this loud and clear. Weak habits will make your life harder than it has to be. Do you want a hard life? Of course not. But every time you settle, every time you give in to excuses, every time you choose comfort over discipline, you are choosing a life of struggle. Do you see it? Do you feel it? Weak habits create hard lives. It starts small. You skip one workout. You put off one task. You tell yourself, I'll do it later. And what happens? Later turns into never. Small weaknesses pile up. One weak choice turns into a pattern. One pattern turns into a lifestyle. And before you know it, your life is heavy. Your energy is gone, and every day is a fight. Ask yourself, why suffer when you don't have to? Why live a life full of unnecessary struggle? The hard life is not a destiny, it's a consequence. Weak habits will trap you. They will keep you tired. They will keep you frustrated. They will keep you small. But here's the truth. You can break the cycle. You can fight back. You can replace weak habits with strong ones. One disciplined action, one committed choice, one moment of courage at a time. That's how you turn the tide. That's how you stop the struggle. You need to understand this. Your habits determine your reality. Weak habits will drag you down. Strong habits will lift you up. The choice is yours. Right now, today, in this moment, you can decide to be stronger, smarter, faster, better. Weak habits create hard lives. But you are not weak. You are capable. You are powerful. You are ready. So stop settling. Stop complaining. Stop choosing easy. Build strength. Build habits. Build a life that works for you, not against you. If you want, I can continue with key points, 3 to 5, each in the same 300-word high-energy Eric Thomas style format. So you'll have a complete, powerful speech ready. Do you want me to do that next? Absolutely. Here's a 300-word high-energy motivational explanation of key point 3. Discipline is the game changer. Listen up. Discipline is the difference between living a life of struggle and living a life of power. Do you want to know the secret to success? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not waiting for the perfect moment. It's discipline. Every single day, the person who chooses discipline wins. Every single day, the person who refuses to quit rises higher than the rest. Ask yourself this. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to hurt a little today so your life can be easier tomorrow? Discipline is hard. Discipline is uncomfortable. Discipline will test you. It will push you to the edge, but that's exactly why it works. Weak habits feel good in the moment, but they steal your future. Strong habits built with discipline create strength, resilience, and unstoppable momentum. You see it? Every successful person you admire has mastered discipline. They do what others won't do. They show up when nobody is watching. They fight when everybody else gives up. Discipline turns dreams into reality. Discipline turns excuses into results. Discipline turns ordinary into extraordinary. You have to decide right now, are you going to be a person who complains? Or are you going to be a person who conquers? Are you going to take the easy route, or are you going to embrace the grind and dominate your life? Remember this, weak habits will destroy you. Weak habits will keep you stuck. But discipline gives you control. Discipline gives you freedom. Discipline gives you a life that others can only dream about. So what will it be? Weak habits or unbreakable discipline? Choose discipline. Fight for it. Protect it. Live it. Your future depends on it. And let me tell you, when you do, you will be unstoppable. If you want, I can now do key point 4 in the same exact style and word count, keeping the momentum going. Do you want me to continue? Absolutely. Here's a 300-word, high-energy, motivational explanation of key point 4. Self-awareness is power. Listen to me. If you don't know yourself, you cannot control your life. Self-awareness is power. Do you know what you're doing every day? Do you know which habits are building you up and which ones are tearing you down? If you don't, then you are walking blind into your own struggles. Ask yourself this: how can you fix what you've done? See? How can you win a battle if you don't know your enemy? Weak habits, excuses, distractions. They hide in plain sight. They slip past you while you sleep, while you scroll, while you wait for the right moment. And what happens? They take over. They control your day. They control your energy. They control your life. But when you become self-aware, everything changes. You start seeing the truth. You start catching yourself when you're about to give up. You start noticing the choices that are stealing your future. Self-awareness gives you the power to say, not today. I'm stronger than this. I'm in control. Here's the thing. Most people avoid self-awareness because it's uncomfortable. They don't want to face their weaknesses. They don't want to admit where they're failing. But let me tell you this. The uncomfortable truth is the only truth that can set you free. Every time you pause, reflect, and face your reality, you grow. Every time you identify a weak habit, a lazy tendency, a poor decision, you gain power. Self-awareness is not weakness. It is your weapon. It is your roadmap. It is your key to living a life of discipline, strength, and success. So I ask you, are you ready to see yourself clearly? Are you ready to face your habits, confront your choices, and take control? Self-awareness is power. Grab it, own it, use it, and watch your life transform. If you want, I can now do key point 5 in the same high energy 300-word style to complete your full speech. You want me to do that next? Absolutely. Here's a 300-word high energy motivational explanation of key point 5. Action creates change. Listen to me. Thinking about change is not enough. Planning for change is not enough. You want a better life? Then you must act. Action creates change. Action moves mountains. Action separates winners from the rest. Ask yourself, how many times have you dreamed of success but did nothing? How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow, and tomorrow never came? That is weakness. That is hesitation. That is exactly what keeps your life hard. Weak habits do not vanish on their own. Excuses do not disappear by themselves. Only action destroys them. You see, change does not happen magically. It does not happen because you wish for it. Change happens when you make a decision and follow through. One step, one choice, one action at a time. Every time you show up, even when you're tired, even when it hurts, even when nobody is watching, you are building momentum. You are reshaping your future. Do you want to stay stuck, or do you want to break free? The life you desire is on the other side of action. The dreams you have are not going to wait for you to get ready. They are waiting for you to move. You cannot wait for motivation. You must create it through action. Remember this: weak habits create hard lives. Strong action creates strong lives. Every time you act with discipline, focus, and courage, you are rewriting your story. You are proving to yourself that you are not a victim. You are proving to yourself that you are capable, unstoppable, and ready for greatness. So what will it be? Waiting, excuses, or action? Action creates change. Action creates freedom. Action creates power. Take the step. Make the move. Do it now. Your life is waiting, and it will not wait forever. If you want, I can now combine all 5 key points into a single seamless 3 to 4 minute speech, fully polished and ready to deliver with high energy flow, pauses, and rhetorical emphasis. Perfect Eric Thomas style. Do you want me to do that?